Hey there guys, what's going on? It's Chris Curtis and I want to welcome you to this video series called the LSN Success Formula. This is part one in that series, and today we're going to be talking about why failure is not an option for you in your LSN business. Now, we live in a world where there are no limits when it comes to what you can accomplish. The first thing you need to decide on this journey is that your success is the only possible outcome. It doesn't matter what other people think or say about what it is that you're doing, because other people don't have the ability to determine the outcome of your circumstance. Your LSN journey is about you and you alone. You can make excuses if you want to. A lot of people do. But if you're ready to make your financial dreams your life, LSN is an opportunity that you're definitely going to want to take full advantage of. You know, I want you to imagine something. Let's play a game. I want you to imagine that you own a steakhouse. And let's say that you average $60 ticket price per customer. Now, that sounds pretty good, but remember that $60 isn't pure profit. This is $60 in total revenue per customer that walks through the door. Remember, as a steakhouse owner, you have to pay your employees, you have to pay your electric bill, your building cost, your kitchen equipment, your upkeep, and all of the other costs that go into running a successful restaurant business. By the time everything is said and done, you're going to be doing real well if you make an average of $10 profit per customer after covering all of your expenses. Now, I want you to imagine what you have your hands on when you become a pro member with LSN. And I want you to really think about this, because what you have your hands on here is truly powerful. For every pro member that you refer as a pro member, you're going to earn $80 per month. This doesn't include any team pay or any of the bonus structure at all. This is just straight commission paid directly to you each and every month. Now, the total cost of the LSN Pro membership, including the right to resell, is $150 a month. The cost of the building, if you own a steakhouse, would be well over, probably at a minimum of $1 million. Think about this. How long would it take you to pay off just the mortgage on the building with an average $60 ticket price? If you were to put $10 per ticket towards paying off your mortgage, it would take 10,000 customers walking through your door and paying you $60 to pay off that building, and that doesn't include interest. With LSN, your membership is paid for with just 2 customers. That means, guys, with 2 customers, 2 pro members, you're in profit right away. Okay, so we look at owning a steakhouse and how glamorous and prestigious that might be to have all of these people coming through your door and paying you $60 for a steak. But with LSN, truly, guys, LSN is a better model. This is a better business model than any conventional business that you can own, and you've got to treat it like a business. If you treat LSN like the opportunity it is, you cannot fail. Now, it isn't to say that people won't fail, but here's the reality of it. If you give up before you get just 2 pro members, you deserve to fail. If you fail in your LSN business, you choose to fail. That's the reality of it, guys. Think about it. If you quit before you get just 2 pro customers, you're making the decision to walk away from a business that can put you in exponential profit with very little effort. But you've got to treat it like a business, and that's where most people go wrong. They decide that they're going to get into an opportunity like LSN. They're looking for a magic bullet. They're looking for some sort of a magical push button thing that's going to funnel money into their bank account, and they don't ever really try. They give up before they're ever really given the opportunity to succeed. So if you fail in LSN, it's your choice. And if you choose to fail, you deserve to fail. That's the reality of it. Now, understand, at LSN, we don't guarantee income or success. We can't guarantee income or success. This is your business. And In your business, if you're a reseller, if you're an affiliate, you make the choice to whether you're going to succeed. You make the choice to however much money you want to make and however much money you're gonna make. The choice is yours. Nobody else can tell you what you can and can't do. And there's absolutely nothing that you cannot accomplish when you put your mind to it. That's the reality of it. So your success is determined by your own efforts. That is what it boils down to. It's determined by your drive, determination, and most importantly, your willingness to succeed. In order to succeed, you've got to be willing to do what it takes. You've got to be willing to learn. You might not know how to build a business like LSN, but you've got to decide right now. You got to decide today. Don't put it off till tomorrow. Decide today that you are going to be successful and that you're going to make your dreams your life, because with LSN, you actually have a business that can give you the ability to do that. If you gather just 3 pro members in your first week and do nothing else, your profit for the year would be $1,080. Okay, that's doing nothing else. That's going out working 1 week. Over the course of a year, you would make $1,080. Now, let me ask you this. That includes the covering your LSN membership. That's profit. Okay, so if you were to own a steakhouse, what would you have to do to actually be in profit? In LSN, it's as simple. With 3 pro members, you would make a profit of over $1,000 in 1 year with just 3 pro members. And that doesn't include the team pay, guys. When you include the team pay bonus structure and a full matrix, your income potential goes through the roof with just 3 personally referred pro members. So think about this. Think about the opportunity that you have your hands on here. So what you're going to want to do, guys, is you're going to want to be sure that you stay tuned for part 2 of the LSN success formula. In the next video, we're going to be talking about making a plan and sticking to that plan, because one of the biggest parts of success is planning your success. You've got to plan your pursuit. You've got to have a goal. You've got to have a flag post. You've got to know where you're going, and you've got to make decisions that are going to get you there. That's what we're going to be talking about in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will definitely see you in the next one.